Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you don't mind liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel, I'll be more than happy. I really, truly do appreciate that. So what I did today was I recreated this Valentine's Day look that I found on Instagram. I would definitely put the influencer's name in the description box so you guys can go check out her Instagram, her YouTube. She's so dope when it comes to makeup. I love everything about it. Blending, coloring, everything. She's the GOAT to me when it comes to makeup. So like I said, I'll put her information in my description box so you guys can go follow her and check out her information. I wanted to do like a cut crease because I didn't do one on my channel yet. I think this look came out so cute, so pretty. What do you guys think? So beautiful. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching and I'm going to show you. Thank you. Guys, welcome back to my channel. So as I stated, I'm gonna recreate this Valentine's Day look from this person that I saw on Instagram. I don't want to say her Instagram name wrong, so I'm gonna put it in my description box to go ahead and give her that credit. So as you can see, I already did my eyebrows. I uploaded a tutorial a few days ago showing you guys how I fill in my brows, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. I already put my P. Louise base down in shade 0. I use this. And I put a piece of tape down on my eye so it can clean up my eyeshadow and I don't have to do too much cleaning up. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to take just my concealer brush, my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm going to go ahead and buff that out so it's no creases in there before I start with my eyeshadow, just so it can be smooth. So just buffing it out. Then what I'm going to do next is take the Juvia's Place The Berries palette. I'm going to start with this color right here. I'm going to start with this color down here. And just put that in my crease area. Color is so pretty. You see how pigmented that is, and I really didn't even have to do much. Juvia's Place palettes, they're affordable, plus they're always super pigmented, always. You're always going to get that pigmentation when it comes to Juvia's Place. That's what I love about that company. So I'm just going to build it up to the color that I desire. Okay, so then next I'm going to take a clean 506 brush. It's clean, it's a different brush. I'm going to take this color in the Berries palette right here, and I'm going to pat that right on top of the color I just put down. Just right on top. I'm not blending it out yet because I'm going to take a different color and that's going to blend that color out. So just pat it right on top and pat. Okay, so now that I have that on, next I'm going to take the e.l.f. blending brush and I'm going to take this pink color right here in the berries palette and I'm going to blend it all out with this color. See, so pretty, so easy to blend out with these palettes. So simple, but yet so pretty. Then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take that same berries palette, the Juvia's Place. I'm going to take that darker shade. I start off with this one. I'm going to take the Morphe, the M50, another M506 brush. Just dip in there. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to place it just on the corner. You know, bring it in some. Just like that, pat. Make sure it's patted nicely in there. Now what I'm going to do is cut my crease. I'm going to take that P. Louise Rumor Base in 0. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer brush, the flat brush. Looks like this. Excuse my hands, I got makeup on it. That's what happens when you do makeup. So I have hooded eyes, so how I cut my crease may be different than how somebody else may have to cut their crease. So what I will do is I'll just start off with the little. Just a little bit on my hand right here. Like I said, I like a pea-sized amount. First, before I cut my crease, I'm going to take just this makeup remover. I put like a tiny bit in the top because I want to get some of this color off my lid first before I cut the crease, just so it's not so messy and the colors aren't bleeding together. I take that and I need just like a cotton swab. I dip the ends in there. Then I'm going to take the color that's on my lid off my lid so that it can be easier for me when I cut my crease. Then I do kind of take my time with it just because I do have hooded eyes. I don't know, you know, I have to figure out where I'm gonna cut my crease at. So how I figure that out is I'm gonna just take a little bit of that base on that brush. Just pat a little, you know, just pat some anywhere, like on my lid in the open space. Then I look up. If I look up, Okay, so when by me looking up is letting me know where to cut my crease, because again I have hooded eyes, so I need to know where to cut it. So I just do that trick is I look up, and wherever it leaves the mark at for the product, that's where I'm gonna cut my crease. I'm not the best at cut creases, but I have been doing a lot, so I kind of have an idea on where to cut my crease already. So I'm kind of in the right spot. So as you can see, right here is letting me know that I need to cut my crease right there, so that's where I'm going to cut it. So I'm just going to take a little more of that P. Louise base that I showed you guys, and I'm going to get started with cutting my crease. Now cutting your crease is practice. It takes work. I took this concealer brush. What I did, I think her name was Kiki Adams on YouTube. I took a trick from her how to get my brushes together. You know, like the bristles in the brushes, so it's not going everywhere. She took some duo glue and just, you know, you pinch the brush together like this with two hands so that it can come together and it can be nice. You get what I'm saying? So it can be easier for you to cut your crease. Basically, it cut my crease for me. I just literally pat the brush down and it creates the shape. So I'm just patting. And I'm sorry, I can't talk this. I have to focus, like really focus. See, I'm just taking it and I'm just pressing the brush down. It's creating the shape for me. And take your time. This is not a race. It's not a rush. I feel like the way you're going to get it is if you take your time. It might take a minute, but okay, so as you guys can see, I pretty much cut my crease. I'm doing a half cut crease, it's not a full one. So I take that P. Louise base and I've just patted out. Sorry if you can't see me on this part because I gotta make sure it's right. Okay, so as y'all can see, my crease is pretty much cut. So I pat the base out just like this, just so I can make sure it's no excess base left. You know, y'all get what I'm trying to say. So just pat, 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 pat it out. Okay, and then I'm going to just make sure that in the berries palette, I'm gonna make sure again, I'm gonna take this color just to make sure my edges of my cut creases blended before I put down the next color I'm gonna do. Just like that. Then next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a flat brush because I'm working with my lid. I'm gonna take this P. Louise flat brush in number 7072. It came with the base that I bought. I bought some bases from them. So it's just like this. It's just like a little flat brush. I'm going to take that berries palette again. I'm going to take that second shade that I placed down on my lid before. I'm going to take this color right here. And I'm going to pat that right next to that darker burgundy. Just literally like. Just like so. Patting that right on my lid. And I'm just patting. Not swiping, just patting. So pretty. Huh, look how pretty that is. Kidding me? Gorgeous. Now be careful when you try to get to the top, because you don't always. So as you guys can see, I'm just patting that color. Just patting it till I get it to the pigmentation that I like. So make sure you guys just pat, pat, pat. Okay. So now that I patted that color on, I'm going to take a different flat brush. It's still from P. Louise. It's the 7072. It came, I think it's the same brush, right? It came with my base as well. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take this pink color down here, and I'm going to place that right on top of the color I just laid down. Literally right on top. Right on top. Just like this. Just literally patting it right on top. See how pretty that is? Okay, so I'm gonna take the same fat brush. I'm gonna use now the Nudes Mini Palette by Juvia's Place. Oops, I had a piece of plastic on there. I'm gonna take this nude shade right here and I'm gonna pat that and blend that in with the pink I just put down. Just pat it together. And like I said, I just pat. I don't want to swipe or anything. And take your time with this, it's not a race. Just so you can make sure your colors come out nice and pigmented. So just continue to pat the eyeshadow on your lid. And it's gonna come out so pretty. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm just gonna pat like, you know, the middle of it, just so it can blend together and it doesn't just look like I just set the colors down. And you can literally tell where I set the colors down at. I want them to blend together so they look like just one color. So what I may do is just go back into that same color and just rebuild my colors up just so I can make sure, you know, it's nice and vibrant. Okay, so I'm gonna take another, just a different, the same brush, but just a different one. I'm gonna go back into that color that I patted on first. Just re-put it again on my lid, like I said, just to make sure the colors pop and it's vibrant. Kids are so funny. I hear my daughter in there talking. I'm assuming she FaceTimed somebody. I got her iPad for Christmas. When I mean she FaceTime everybody about 50 million times a day. It's so funny. All I'm gonna say is I'm happy I don't have any Apple products, so she can't FaceTime me. My parents love it though. It is convenient for her, but not for me because y'all know kids. She'll sit there, she'll do over and over and over. She'd be on FaceTime with friends all day if she could. She'd FaceTime me all day if I had an iPhone. Okay. How freaking pretty is it? So pretty, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye. I can't even talk. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye off camera, and then I'll be back to show you how to do my full face. Guys, I'm back. I finished the other eye. So I wanted to let you know about these eyelashes. I got them from, I'm gonna say, Lujo Lashes. They're very pretty. If you use Kenya 22 in the discount at checkout, you will save some money. So yeah, so go save some money. I love saving money. I know everybody loves saving a little coin or whatever. So now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm gonna finish my face. So I'm going to start by moisturizing my face. I'm gonna put on these e.l.f. Hydrating Booster Drops. Just gonna take that and dot it. I really like putting it on my nose. My nose area gets a little dry. Take my hands and just rub it in. I really don't focus on my forehead because I really don't have problems up there. It's really down here, my nose area. My cheeks are a little dry. Then next I'm going to take this NYX Honey Do Me Up. I'm going to take that and I'm also going to put that on my face to moisturize. And then lastly, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is what it looks like. Feels like a lotion. I like it. I like it, and I feel like you know, I have big pores, so. Okay, so next I'm gonna take a beauty blender. I have some water right here. I'm gonna damp it. It's clean. Take a clean beauty blender, not a dirty one. Just, you know, rinse out the excess water. Then I'm going to take my foundation. I use this today. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty foundation. It's the soft matte long wear foundation. I love this foundation. This is in the shade 440. So I have 440. If you can see that. I'm gonna shake it a little bit. I like to shake it before I put it on my face because it's a little runny. Somebody asked me the other day how do I match my foundation to my face so well. I like matching it to my neck because I don't want to get clocked. So I want to start, I drag it all the way down just so I don't have any of those issues. So everything matches. I want everything to match. So then what I do is I just take a couple squirts on my hand, not too much. If I have to add more, that's fine. But I like to start off with a little bit, then have too much. Then I take that clean, damp beauty blender and I just pat, pat, pat. Pat it all over. And like I said, I like to have my neck match, so I'm gonna drag it down. But first I'm gonna do my face, and yeah, you'll see. So once I do that with my beauty blender, I like to go in with my foundation powder brush. Just looks like this is e.l.f. And I just like to make sure it's all blended in. Really good, really seamless. So I go down to my neck. So after foundation, what I do is I take this LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. This is what I like. Only a little bit in here. I got a new tube next to me, but it's in Fawn. I like to highlight with that, so I'm gonna take that same. I'm re-dipping my beauty blender in that water. Take that same beauty blender. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And that's how I'm gonna clean up my concealer, blend out my concealer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight. I'm gonna show you guys where I highlight at. Start right here. Do the same to the other eye. Then I'm also gonna highlight down here, my chin. Highlight right here. Then I'm gonna highlight my nose. So I do like letting it sit just for like a couple seconds because I feel like the longer this sit, the more coverage this concealer has. Now I love this concealer. Now most people conceal and contour at the same time. I can't. I feel like I'm gonna mess something up. It's just gonna all go into each other. So sit for a few minutes. Then I'm blend it out. Take that same damn beauty blender and pat. I like this beauty blender too because I like this in. It gets in the cracks and the crevices of my eye. Oh, I make some ugly face. Okay, so you gotta blend out some of the same thing to the other eye. Then I'm going to take, I don't know what that noise is. This and do like this. Watch here. And I'm going to pinch it in my nose. My cupid's bow. If you guys hear my stomach, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat as soon as I'm done with this. Then I'm doing my nose. Blend it up. When my nose it's probably gonna start running in a minute because it always runs. I feel like when I do my highlighter on my nose, that's when my nose starts running. I just want to make sure this is nice and blended. Nice and blended, you guys see? Then after I highlight, I'm going to contour. I'm going to take my black opal True Color Foundation Stick in Black Walnut. This is what it looks like. Had it for forever. This lasts a long time. I had it for a long time. This is how it looks. It's dirty, but whatever. I use it all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna contour my face. Boom. Then so what I take is I'll take this e.l.f. brush. It's a contouring brush. And then I blend it up into my highlight. If that makes sense. Like I said, I'm doing this because, you know, just want to hide my temperature. You know, just pat down it. Move my hair out the way. Morphe setting powder and Banana Rich. That's a duh. Hey. And I set my face in all the places that I highlighted. As I'm gonna let that sit on my face for a little bit. Then I'm going to take this Ruby Kisses angled powder brush. It looks like this. Oh, look at my shirt. Oh well, it's okay. Looks like this. I'm going to take the Juvia's Place. This is a new Juvia's Place palette. If you can't tell, I love this brand. But I'm going to take the Zulu palette. I'm going to take this pretty brown shade right here. And everywhere where I contoured that, I'm going to put that, you know, on there to deepen my contour. And then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this other Ruby Kisses powder, large powder brush, and I'm just going to wipe all this off. I don't bake for too long. I'm going to do my bottom lash line now that I did all of that. I'm going to do my bottom lash line. And to do my bottom lash line, I'm going to take that same Berries palette. Probably going to go in with this color first, right here, then blend it up with that color. I'm going to take this color right here, this light pink, and I'm going to use that as blush. Now, guys, I never used blush before. I never tried to. So this is going to be new for me. So let's hope this works out well for me. Like it came out cute, it ain't doing too much. That's all I like it. Especially my first time. Cute, not doing too much. Just I like it. Rose water. I love how it smells. I love everything about it. You can tell I use it a lot. I love it. So I'm going to spray that all over my face. I'm going to take this Real Technique brush. I think it's called a cheek brush, 402. I'm going to take the Nudes palette, the Juvia's Place Nudes palette, and I'm going to highlight with this color. After I highlight, I'm done. So let me spray my face. So refreshing. Then now I'm going to take that color I just showed you guys. And I'm going to highlight. I forgot. I'm not done. Highlight. I'm going to let that sink in, sit in. What I forgot to put on my face. I'm sorry. I forgot to put my, I love this. My Black Opal Deep Finishing Powder. I forgot to put that on. Put that on. Then I'm going to respray my face and put on my highlight. And then I'm done. So I'm going to use that large Ruby Kiss brush. Take this. I like to dip in it. I like to tap the excess off. And I put that all over my face. And this is just something I put all over. I feel like it just brings my whole look together all the time. Tell me my face ain't beat. Okay. Now I'm going to respray my face again. Let all of it sit. I'm going to take that, like I said, that Real Technique setting brush. That's what it's called, a setting brush. Dip into the nude palette. Dip into that color. And I smile off like, you know, you get an understanding of where to put it. You know, real subtle. You know that my face already doing a lot. So, boom. Boom. Okay, then I also highlight my nose. Then I just take my finger really and blend it in. If I need more, I really take my finger to this part. And I do the bridge of my nose with my finger as well. See? Then, yeah, normally I take the remaining, I go whatever's on the brush. I don't know why. I just sometimes like to highlight in different areas. Here above my eyebrow. I also like to highlight my cupid as well for when I put my lip stuff on. Okay, guys, so pretty, right? Face is beat, beat, beat. No, I'm just playing. So I'm gonna do my hair. I'm gonna get dressed, and then I'll come back and show you guys the final look. See you guys in a second. Okay, guys, so this is the final look. I just made sure I put some mascara on my bottom lashes, and I just lined my lips and put a lip gloss on. Nothing special. So tell me how you like it. I love how it came out. I love everything about it. I just love it. I'm so proud of myself. I knew I could do it. So please, please, please comment below. Tell me what else you want me to do. I'm going to be way more consistent with YouTube. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Kenya_Markia. That's where I post the majority of my makeup looks at. Again, I am going to be more consistent on YouTube. I just need some ideas on what you guys want to see. I'll be more than happy to create them. Thank you for watching. Bye.